Welcome to According to MJ. So in this video, I'm going to review the most recent My 600 Pound Life episode. We in season 9, episode 2, which was starring Thederick. And it was a good episode. So just to kind of summarize, Thederick, he's from Florida. He's 32 years old. And pretty much he lives with his mother. He's lived with his mother all his life. And he kind of gave the background on how he became to be so large. And he said what happened when his great grandmother passed away on Halloween when he was 5. That day he ate all his candy, Halloween candy, to feel better. And from then he just started eating for pleasure. And he also experienced bullying throughout school growing up. And he mentioned by the time he graduated high school at 18, he was 400 pounds. What I found interesting about this episode was his mother. I forget her name, but she is definitely an enabler. She would call him little boy. Like, what you doing, little boy? I thought that was very strange. Very strange. Their dynamics kind of weird. It reminds me of the movie Waterboy, like how Waterboy's mom treated him. So another thing, Thederick talked about his love for ice cream. Like he loved to get up in the morning and meet the ice cream man. I think he said the ice cream man come around 10 a.m. So to see the ice cream man's face as he's running down his list of what he want to buy, like he bought his soda, chips, like some hot Funyuns, I think, strawberry shortcake. He bought all these snacks. I didn't even know. I haven't been to ice cream man in so long, but I know he's keeping the ice cream man business afloat because he purchased so much stuff from him every day. And after he ate those snacks, he said, okay, I'm going to say something later. And then he ordered Domino's. He had like, what was it, 2 or 3 large pizzas, wings, and cheesy bread. He ate all that. So I'm always wondering, like, these people are unemployed. Like, Deidre's unemployed. Where does he get all this money from to buy all this food? Literally, all he does is eat. And he said food makes him feel better, pretty much. So he lost his great grandmother. She died. His father went to prison when he was 9, and that was traumatic for him. And he also felt abandoned and depressed when his father got out of prison, but he didn't really come see him and spend time with him. He said his father got married. He has a new family now. So it just seems like, I guess those traumatic events he used as an excuse, maybe not an excuse, but as a crutch to just overeat. And his mom, she does pretty much everything for him. She cooks for him. She bathes him. She says just caring for him is taking a toll on her body, but she doesn't want to put him in a nursing home. And like I mentioned, she called him her little boy. So he also has this bad lymphedema mass on his leg. It kind of looks like this huge giant testicle. It looks so nasty. He has congestive heart failure, fluid on his lungs, high blood pressure, hypothyroid, and sleep apnea. So he has a lot of health conditions going on. So in the show, his sister and brother end up telling him, pretty much they're concerned for him and he needs to get healthy. So he decides, I'm going to do this. I want to get the weight loss surgery. So him and his mother drive from Florida to Houston, Texas. Their accent is so cute. His mom was laughing at him when he was getting in the back of the van. So I like his mom. She's an enabler, but she has a sweet disposition. So once he make it to the appointment, it takes him about 3 days to get to Houston. But once he gets to Dr. Now's office, his first weigh-in, he weighs in around 740 pounds. So, of course, Dr. Now tell him to follow my plan, lose 80 pounds by the next appointment. Now, he does miss some appointments. I think he doesn't see Dr. Now for like 3 or 4 months. And when he comes back, he lost like 40-some pounds. It was under 50 pounds. So Dr. Now, of course, he was not pleased. What was ironic to me in this episode, Dr. Now didn't really drag and go in like he's known to do. I felt like he was pretty kind to this family. So I'm wondering why, but so when they actually make it back to Dr. Now, he sends a nutritionist to them because they're not meeting, Thederick's not meeting his weight loss goals and not eating what he's telling him to eat. So the nutritionist advises them, hey, you got to eat healthy carbs, not potatoes. Don't have soda. You can't have all the sugar. And she gives him a recipe for lemonade, which is his favorite beverage with stevia. So I'm going to try that myself. Look good. So with the help of the nutritionist, him and his mother, they're able to get back on track. And he's exercising, walking. And the next appointment he goes to see Dr. Now, he loses over 70 pounds and he get approved for weight loss surgery. So that's awesome. And Dr. Now was so proud of both of them, and I was proud of the mother because she's really, kind of pushing him to do what's right for himself because he deserves it. He really deserves to live his best life. And as a parent, you want to see your children healthy and happy, and living life fully. And just being confined to bed and eating, that's not living life fully, So, okay, so once Dr. Now said, okay, we're going to approve you, I need you to lose 25 pounds, we got to run some tests on you before we can complete the surgery. So when Thederick gets the test done, they discover the congestive heart failure. Basically, his heart is too weak to have the surgery at this time. So he have to lose some more weight on his own before Dr. Now can perform the surgery. So Thederick was disappointed, but he didn't let that, make him give up. He says he's going to keep going. He even went to the barber shop and he looked really nice with his haircut. So all in all, I thought this was a really good episode. The family was fun and interesting family dynamic. And I'm curious to see, I'm pretty sure Dr. Now will do an update on Thederick probably next year or later this year. But we're curious to see, what results he gets. He seems more motivated now. I know with COVID kind of messed up the taping of this show, but I love this show. So if you watched it, let me know what you thought of this episode, what you thought of Thederick and his mom, his family. I know some people feel like he's lazy. I think it's more than lazy. He just seemed very depressed and just down. And like when you hear him talk, he uses a lot of negative language. So I'm surprised Dr. Now didn't send him to psychotherapy. But like I said, all in all, this was a really good episode. I look forward to hearing from you all to see what you thought about the episode. And until the next upload, I thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. Later. Peace out.